We should hold people of the past to the same moral standard to which we hold ourselves. People like to excuse historical figures for being dicks by saying that it was just the times. I don't buy this. Just because something may have been acceptable at the time doesn't mean that it was alright. Take Aristotle, for example. Great philosopher, contributed a huge deal to human thinking, both in the modern age and throughout history. I mean, the guy basically created the first full philosophy system. He made huge leaps in science, politics, ethics, logic, all that shit for all of mankind. But he was also sort of a big fan of slavery too, and the idea that some people were just plain better than others. Aristocracy and all that good stuff. And it's a shame because he influenced classical liberal and classical republican philosophy so greatly. Ayn Rand herself said that he was her favorite philosopher. And who could really blame her? He talked about how happiness was the greatest goal for humanity. What's not to like about that? But then Ayn also kind of had a bit of an elitist streak in her too. And Friedrich Nietzsche was also a pretty big fan of his too, and we all know how swell a guy he was. But anyway, point is, why are we supposed to accept that just because something was the norm for the past means that it's acceptable for the present? If we want to advance humanity in a good and free way, we should unshackle ourselves from excusing the past. Appreciate the way the past and its people helped us along the way, but we need to also remember their faults too and strive not to fall victim to them. And never forget that perhaps in the future, people will look back at us and judge us by the same standard that they judge themselves and find us lacking. And if we are still alive, we should accept and realize that we were wrong. Although I don't know how I could be wrong. I mean, shit, let everyone do whatever they want so long as they don't hurt anybody else. I don't know how extreme you can get aside from that. It's not really a whole lot of evolution available there. But hey, I'm still the minority who holds that belief. So maybe I'll be right there with all the young whippersnappers wagging their fingers disapprovingly at all the old douchey people.